Hi, welcome to Excellent English. I'm Patrick, and you can find out more information at excellentenglish.com.au. Today, I want to talk about some of the challenges that learners of English face. I think one of the most difficult things about learning English, especially outside of a native English-speaking country, is the idea of grammar in English. Now, I've been teaching for many years throughout Asia. I spent 5 years living in Asia, and I've taught English in Australia as well to a number of different speakers. So I've obviously taught English to people from Vietnam, Korea, Thailand, Japan, China, and others. But I've also taught English to people from Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Chile. I've had some students from the Middle East, and I've also had students from India, Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh as well. I can tell you, it doesn't matter where people seem to learn English, the problems are the same. There's too much of a focus on grammar. Okay, so let's break this down for a moment. You'll hear me talking about grammar quite a bit throughout this course and on Excellent English as well. If you meet with me for a one-on-one tutoring session, we're not going to focus on grammar very much. Why? Why is that? It's not just that I don't like grammar, which is probably true. I'm not a huge fan of grammar, but the reason I'm not a fan of grammar is this. It's not very useful to having a conversation in English. Okay? Grammar is really for high-level English speakers. Most people who are watching this video are not planning on writing a book in English. They're not going to be studying at a master's or a PhD level. At an undergraduate level in university, your grammar could be okay and you'll still get high marks. When it comes to a master's or a PhD in university, your grammar in English probably needs to improve. But I'm talking to a small number of people here. Right? So first of all, don't worry about grammar. I know that I'm unpacking a lot of what English teachers have been saying to you for years. So let's go through it in a few steps. Step one, why do they teach grammar so much in beginning classes in schools? There's a few reasons for this. The first reason really is grammar is easy to teach. It's not easy to understand, but it's easy to teach. Most of you, when you were in school, maybe when you were 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, you were sitting in an English class, right? And probably if you looked around that class, there were 25, 30 or more students. My friends in India tell me in some classes there's 45 or 50 students in a class. Okay. If there are 50 students or 30 students in your English class, grammar is much, much easier for the teacher to teach. They can hand out sheets, they can give you a textbook, they can say turn to page 50, and everyone just start copying down whatever is in the textbook. Okay? It's very difficult to teach speaking and listening skills like we are going to do together in a classroom of 30 or more students. Believe me, I've tried. Okay, what happens is you go around the room, you ask each student to say something, and then I listen as the teacher, and then I give correction. Well, when there's 30 students and a 1-hour lesson, each person can talk for 1 or 2 minutes, and then that's it. Right? So at least with grammar, you can sort of teach people, hey, this is the rule for grammar. Right? Maybe we're talking about nouns or verbs or adjectives or something like that. I can teach you a simple rule and say, okay, go away and heads down, be quiet, and learn that rule. And then the problem is people can't connect the rule in grammar to actually speaking to someone in English and having a conversation. And the reason they can't connect the two is they're not very connectable. Right? So grammar is taught for that reason. It's also taught because in some languages, German is a good example, right? In the German language, if you get the grammar wrong, it kind of stuffs everything else up. I would say probably languages like Korean and Japanese are similar in the sense that if the grammar's wrong, it's hard to understand. English is not the same, right? So there may be some mistakes going on here where the teachers think if you don't understand the grammar, you won't understand the language. Of course I disagree, right? Hi, how are you? Good, thanks. How are you? I'm fine. This is the beginning of most conversations in English, right? And we can go on from there. Where are you from? What do you like? This kind of thing. If you get the grammar wrong, it's okay. When we talk in English about past, present, and future, grammar is important if you want to be perfect, but if you just want to begin to have a conversation with people, the grammar is much less important. Okay? So I don't want to focus on grammar unless you're at the highest levels. If you're looking to improve your English, if you're looking to improve your conversational English, please put down the grammar books. Stop asking questions about grammar. Stop worrying about grammar. You're not there yet. Right? Grammar will come later, very much towards the end. Let's unpack, let's unpick what these teachers were telling you in primary school, in high school, when you went to learning English in a class. The other reason I don't like grammar, and it's a simple one, it's boring. Really boring. And English should be fun. You want to learn English to meet new people. Maybe you're in a relationship with someone. Maybe you're traveling to a new country. Maybe you're looking to get a better job or a new job. Right? Grammar is going to come at the end of that story, not at the beginning. So, if you like what I'm talking about here, if you're tired of grammar, if you're ready to improve your speaking skills and your listening skills and build your vocabulary, come to excellentenglish.com.au and check us out, because we're not talking about grammar all the time there. Thanks for your time. I'm Patrick. You can find us on YouTube at Excellent English. You can find us on Facebook, and you can find us on Instagram at Excellent English Down Under. I hope to see you soon.